Question 1.6. The question asks us to choose the answer which increases the yield of sulfur trioxide. We are given this reaction where sulfur dioxide reacts with oxygen reversibly to form sulfur trioxide. Le Chatelier's principle governs the position of an equilibrium and how much yield of product forms in a reversible reaction. It says that when a stress or a change is applied to a system at equilibrium, the equilibrium will shift to relieve the stress. The factors which affect the position of an equilibrium are the concentration of solutions, but we do not have any solutions in this equation, temperature, and the pressure or volume of gases. Answer option A says oxygen gas is added. Notice that all species in this equilibrium are gases, and that we have a molar ratio of 3 in the reactants and 2 in the products. Increasing the pressure of a system at equilibrium favors the side of the reaction with fewer moles of gas. Adding oxygen gas would increase the pressure of oxygen and increase the moles of reactants. Therefore, the equilibrium would shift to the right to decrease the moles of gas. And as a result, more sulfur trioxide gas is produced. In other words, the yield of sulfur trioxide increases. We can see that the answer must be A, but let's check the other 3 answer options. Answer B mentions adding a catalyst. A catalyst is a substance which speeds up a reaction by lowering the activation energy required for a reaction to occur. In the case of a reversible reaction, both the forward and reverse reactions are faster when a catalyst is present. A catalyst is not used up but remains unchanged at the end of the reaction. Although a catalyst speeds up a reaction, it does not affect the equilibrium or the yield of product. Answer B is incorrect. Then answer C mentions increasing temperature. We are also given the heat of reaction, which is negative, and this tells us that the forward reaction is exothermic, meaning energy releasing. Therefore, the reverse reaction must be endothermic, meaning energy absorbing. Increasing the temperature of a reaction at equilibrium favors the endothermic or energy absorbing reaction. So in this case, the reverse reaction is favored since it is endothermic. Increasing the temperature will cause the equilibrium to shift towards the left, towards the reactant side. This will result in the yield of sulfur trioxide decreasing. We have confirmed that answer C is incorrect. Finally, answer D mentions increasing the volume of the container. Increasing the volume of a gaseous equilibrium has the effect of decreasing the pressure. This will shift the equilibrium towards the side with more moles of gas in order to increase the pressure again. And in this case, increasing the volume, the equilibrium will shift to the left. The result is that the yield of sulfur trioxide will decrease. We have confirmed that answer D is incorrect. Finally, the answer is A.